I'm Todd Gibson-Cornish and I'm a 17-year-old studying at the University of Canterbury this year. I am third bassoonist and concert bassoonist for the Christchurch Symphony Orchestra and principal bassoon for National Youth Orchestra.
I'm Hugh Roberts. I play the flute and I'm studying towards a Bachelor of Music from University of Canterbury, so I'm in my second year at the moment. I also play for the National Youth Orchestra, and on the subject of chamber music, I'm still playing in a group with Todd, so that's really great.
Well, after listening to the piece, we just assumed that it'd be right for our level, and
We just went, yep.
It
sounds like a challenge, but we reckon we can do it.
It certainly was a challenge.
It's not really any fun to do a piece that you can just rattle off and just play. Well, what's the point? We had the music a long time before, and I think that's also important to not try and do everything at the last minute and suddenly be like, oh, I've got to get an entry in because I want to do the competition. What piece shall we play? Who shall we do it with? It's not really part of the ingredients list for a recipe to success.
I think another aspect is that you really need to like the piece you're going to play, because it makes everything a lot easier.
And you're going to be spending a long time with it too.
I think in the beginning we did a lot of rehearsals by ourselves and just together at someone's house, which was a lot of fun. I mean, half the time we weren't rehearsing, we were being silly, doing something fun with each other, which is a really important aspect to chamber music, because we're just having fun and playing music at the same time, which was cool. But then when it got close to the competition, we got more serious and had obviously sessions with tutors and so on.
We did a lot of work by ourselves before we took it to a tutor, just because I guess we were really keen just to get going. And we saw lots of people basically to get a lot of different ideas, and basically we sort of just took what we liked out of different people's opinions and put it together to make our own thing.
Yeah. We
were able in the end to be very open with each other during rehearsals, and that's something that's really important as well. Like when someone says to you, well, do you think you could do that differently, or could you do that better, or there's a dynamic marking in your part that you're not playing, it's not personal, it's just suggestions for improvement. And we came to be a group, I think that, I hope you agree, Todd, that we could share ideas about what we wanted to do musically with the piece, and maybe what we thought someone else is playing or our own. Something about that could improve maybe, or handing out compliments always is nice. But yeah, sharing ideas and being forthcoming with that sort of thing, we had a lot of. We also had quite a lot of performance opportunities before the competition. Yeah,
we tried to perform as much as we possibly could. We got concerts out of everywhere. We managed to get a concert out at Lincoln University, where my mum works.
Which has got no music in it whatsoever.
Yeah, it's not a music university at all, but it was just another performance opportunity, and I think that's also another really important thing, is for groups to have lots of performance opportunities before they get to the actual contest itself, because then you feel more relaxed when you play, you're just more used to performing the piece and everything is already there. So when you get to the performance, to the day, then it's just another performance of the piece. There's nothing to sort of stress out about.
The best one that you can do.
Yeah, well, the best performance, obviously. In my part, in our trio, in a bassoon solo part, there's a really high note, which is quite difficult to get. So we had lots of performance opportunities leading up to the performance, and it had worked every single time, and it was great, and I was really happy with it. And we got to the final in the Wellington Town Hall,
the national final,
and the note didn't speak properly, and it just sounded like yeah, and I was like, damn. So yeah, that actually made me really, well, not angry, but I was quite disappointed by that happening. But that made me really really keen to play the rest of the piece really well, and I was really motivated to just play everything really awesomely.
So normally that should have happened in previous performances. Yeah.
But the thing is,
wrong.
I was prepared for
Yeah.
it because I knew the piece really well. We performed it lots of times, and it was just keep going.
I think by the time that we were playing in the final, we were probably at the stage where we could almost have performed the music without music. You would just done it so many times that it was bordering on the being absolutely sick of it. But you can just make yourself play it even better one last time, and
yeah. I mean,
a great thing.
The great thing with the piece is that every time we performed it or rehearsed it, we found new things to pick out, and yeah, it's a really interesting piece.
The absolute last thing you should be thinking is, I must win this competition. You should be thinking, I'm just going to have fun, I'm going to do my best, because you know what your best is, and you can live up to that. And if you know you've done your best, or as close to your best as you've been able to do, maybe a few things did go wrong, then you become satisfied with your own performance. And okay, it kind of sucks if you don't win, but it's not as bad.
I think another really memorable thing for me, and probably you too, is when we had to sit on the stage waiting for the final results, and it was very tense, and I just remember really believing that no, we're not going to win. I don't know why, but and then when they announced our trio's name, it was just really, really cool.
It's a fantastic feeling.
Yeah.
I think even if we hadn't won, I don't know if Todd will agree with me, but I think for me, even if we hadn't won, I would have still been like, yeah, that went really well, and
yeah, I mean,
never mind that we didn't win.
We did the best we could do, and I think in that final performance we played really energetically, and it was really exciting, both for us and hopefully the audience as well. But yeah, we had a lot of fun, and it was really cool.